If your rap vocals still sound thin, uneven, or just plain amateur, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. It's probably not your mic, it's your vocal chain. Today, I'm breaking down one of my go-to Waves rap vocal chains that delivers clean, loud, industry-ready vocals every single time. So, let's get into it. First up in the chain is Auto-Tune, and we're locking this directly to the key of the song. Not a Waves plugin, but I use it first. Now, this isn't about getting that robotic effect. It's all about pitch consistency. Even the best rappers can drift slightly off pitch, and Auto-Tune just gently tightens those notes. Keeping the vocal locked into the beat without sounding artificial, it's a subtle but powerful first step. Next is Waves Vocal Writer, and this plugin is a game changer. Vocal Writer automatically adjusts the vocal's volume in real time. It brings up the quiet words so they don't get lost, and tames the loud phrases before they hit the compressor. This pre-compression leveling is crucial, because it allows the rest of our chain to work so much cleaner and more transparently. Now we hit Renaissance Vox, or RVox, one of the most famous vocal compressors ever made. This thing is a beast. RVox uses some pretty aggressive but smooth compression to push the vocal right to the front, tighten up the dynamics, and make sure it stays right in the listener's face. This is exactly what modern rap vocals need to cut through a busy mix. After compression, it's time for some tonal shaping with the Renaissance EQ6. First, I'm cutting out all that unnecessary low-end rumble below 100 Hz that just muddies up the vocal. Then, I'm adding a controlled high-end boost for that air and presence. This keeps the vocal crisp and clear, but without it sounding harsh or thin. It's all about strategic carving and boosting. Next up, we've got the Waves C4, a multiband compressor. This tool is like a surgeon for your sound. Instead of squashing the entire vocal, C4 only compresses specific frequency ranges when they get too loud. This is perfect for taming a boomy low-mid or a piercing high frequency, keeping the vocal balanced, powerful, and consistent from the first bar to the last. Then, we use a Waves De-esser. This step is absolutely essential, especially after we boosted those high frequencies with the EQ. It targets and reduces those harsh S&T sounds, known as sibilants. It keeps the vocals smooth, professional, and comfortable to listen to, even at high volumes. No one wants to get their ears blasted by a sharp S sound. Now, it's time to add the flavor with Waves H-Delay. This isn't about drowning the vocal in echo. We're using it subtly to add rhythmic depth and width. A little bit of timed delay can create a sense of space and movement that makes the vocal feel larger than life while staying perfectly clear in the mix. Last in the chain is Renaissance Reverb. This is our final touch of polish. We're adding just enough reverb to give the vocal some controlled space and dimension. This makes it sit naturally within the track, so it doesn't sound dry and disconnected, but it's also not washed out in a sea of reverb. It's that final step that glues everything together for a professional finish. This vocal chain isn't about luck or guesswork. It's about control, clarity, and consistency. Each plugin has a specific job, and together, they build a polished, pro-level sound. If you want more real-world mixing chains, music industry insights, and production tips that actually work, make sure you subscribe to Wild One Studios. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Wait, I forgot. Before you add the sauce, this last step is what really locks everything together. Parallel compression with the Waves CLA2A. I'm not replacing the main vocal. I'm blending a heavily compressed version underneath it. That's the glue. The CLA2A smooths out peaks, adds body, and increases sustain without killing the natural dynamics of the performance. You don't hear it working, you feel it. This is how vocals stay thick, consistent, and upfront in the mix without sounding crushed or overprocessed. If your vocals sound clean but still feel like they're missing something, this is usually the step. Parallel compression with the CLA2A is what turns a good vocal into a finished, professional record. Now you add the sauce, the reverb, and some delay, then time to master the track.